So when I saw this news hit the internet a couple of days ago, I knew that I wanted to eventually do a show about it. I've just been busy playing Destiny 2 and some other odds and ends, and finally sat down today and said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and knock this dose out, because I know that a lot of you are going to be interested in hearing all about this. So we know in Uncharted 4 that they had some shifting around with their employees over at Naughty Dog. We know that Amy Hennig left. She was doing the writing for the other 3 Uncharted games, and then all of a sudden she's out. New people are in. Some other high ups there left, and it was just weird, right? Because they had already produced a teaser trailer for the game. You guys remember this? It was a map sequence. That's all it was, with the voiceover. They kept doing these camera sweeps and panning on the map and stuff like that. Just a voice talking, and it was saying things like, you know, you left me for dead so many years ago, and it was kind of like a revenge thing, and it was dark, and I liked it. I was like, okay, here we go. You know, this is not going to be a lighthearted adventure anymore. This is going to be some serious business, and it's going to push Nathan's character to the limits, and I thought that was really interesting. And then, of course, we get to the other trailers that came out after that, and then we kind of started figuring out, okay, well, Sam and Nate are brothers, and it's going to be kind of a backstory deal with them, and kind of wrapping up things. And we knew that already, but it just felt more lighthearted, I guess, and more of like the same old, same old. And I always knew that there might come a day where we might get the original script, or some highlights at least, and it appears we have. This was leaked in the form of a book. So we know that when we played Uncharted 4, before we even started the game, we knew that Sam and Nate were brothers. It had already been revealed in some gameplay trailers, and even the trailers in general. But what Amy Hennig's plan was with the Uncharted 4 was to have it to where Nathan did not know that he had a brother ever, and they were supposed to be in prison together. And then apparently Nathan was going to be able to get away, but not Sam. So that makes sense when it comes to the teaser trailer that we saw. You know, you left me for dead and all this kind of stuff, and you left me for all those years. It would have also made perfect sense because we've never heard of Sam. Like, Nathan's never even mentioned his brother ever. Looking back on that story and thinking about how it could have been with Sam and Nathan not knowing each other, and then eventually getting to the point in the story where they finally realized that they're brothers, I think that would have been a jaw-dropping moment. Apparently the way she had it set up is that Sam was going to be trying to get revenge on Nathan, and then Sam was going to be working with Rafe from the game. That I think Rafe was still going to be a part of the game. They're saying that Nadine was not even talked about back in the day. I think that was something that was introduced as well, to kind of have that extra villain thing going on, because Uncharted likes to have multiple villains. So it felt weird, but I guess eventually when Sam and Rafe were teaming up to take out Nate, they would find out that they're brothers, and I just think that would have been cool, and then they would have teamed up to take down Rafe and finish out the story. Now, there was one thing that was mentioned in the book that I don't know if I truly like or not, but it was the fact that Amy Hennig wanted Nathan to go through roughly half of the game, the first half of the game, and never fire a gun. Now, this might make sense as to why we got a full stealth mechanic in Uncharted 4. She was going to actually build it into his character. You guys know that Nathan has always been criticized by even gamers, saying, well, he just kills people and there's never any remorse for it. He kills thousands of people in his game. He's like a little Rambo going in there. And nope, that's never talked about. Like, there's never any guilt factor with him killing all these people. And it seems like it's okay because he's going after a treasure. And what she was going to do was build that into his character and make the first half of the game mainly built around stealth, with the idea that he was trying to stealth because he feels guilty that he's killed all these people. He doesn't want to kill anymore. He still wants to get the treasure and do the things, but not at the expense of taking another person's life. And I guess, of course, at the halfway point, maybe he was going to have to break that rule, you know, to do whatever, save somebody's life or get away or something like that, and then kind of have to go back into the old Nathan, but feel guilty for the whole time doing it. Does that make sense? And I think that would have been freaking cool as a character arc for Nathan. So in my opinion, based on what I've heard from these highlights, the original script for me would have made a lot more sense, not just for Nathan and just having fun with the story, but the context as to why we suddenly have stealth in this game than, like I said, full stealth that we've never had before in Uncharted. But that's it. I think I prefer the original Amy Hennig script versus what we got in Uncharted 4. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below, and I'll see you guys right back here tomorrow.